absolutely over the moon, delighted, overwhelmed, and so excited and happy we've all made it. As you might have figured, whatever we do, we don't do it the easy way. Okay? So we made you all drive to the furthest and most remote part of the UK and climb on boats, some of you reluctantly, through some very wonderful, amazing, dramatic Scottish weather. So we're not a big one for speeches or blabbling on, because more importantly we want you all to have a good time, and hopefully we'll spend a lot of time with each and every single one of you. So tonight I would like to introduce you to two very important people tonight. And firstly will be Gary Hope, and he's been my best man for this whole experience. He's kept me sane, and when I'm just like about to fall to pieces and the wheels are wobbling on the cart, Gary's been on top, span it down, he's tightened up, and he's like, yeah. And then I'd like to introduce you to the beautiful Melanie Rowan. She's going to be speaking, she's maid of honour, speaking on behalf of Brenna. Then we'll just have a quick laugh. I'd like to introduce you to Gary Hope.
And Gary!
Oh, sorry. No. My best friend, Andrew, he's stuck on Vancouver Island for many different reasons. And he was very kind enough to write a wee bit on me. So Andrew and me, we would go back to when we were about 15 years old and young and extremely dumb, doing craziest things. And he wrote a wee little bit on me, and I'm very proud to have Gary read that. Thank you very much, Gary.
Speech!
You're making it.
Okay, I'd just like to say, Pete, I'm really honoured to be fulfilling this role for you. It's been a great day. I've known Pete for a good few years, and for those of you that don't know, we met at a famous climbing wall called Alien Rock in Edinburgh. Where, obviously, climbing wall, we spent many, many hours drinking cups of tea together. I can tell you for a fact that Pete has a heart of gold, and Pete, I'd back you any day of the week, mate. On top of this, of course, his taste of woman, as I'm sure you'll agree, second to none. As Pete alluded to, I'm going to cut my own rambling short. I've got with me a speech prepared by a good South African friend of Pete's called Andrew, who unfortunately couldn't make it today. And Andrew, the South African, ironically, is in Canada, so it took me a while. So this speech comes all the way from Canada. So here we go. Welcome everyone to Peter and Brenna's wedding. Brenna, I cannot see you, but I'm sure you are looking beautiful. And Peter is grinning. Peter asked me to be the best man and obviously come to the wedding. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it to the wedding, but I was able to be the best man. Friendship is more than a beer in a pub. Friendship is about consistency, trust, and connection. My connection brew. I will take you back and fill you in on some of the key points in our friendship. Peter was about 15 and I was 16. We first met when I failed a year in school and was held back to repeat the school year. Peter, a scrawny geezer. Knowing my use of slang in South Africa, that means dude. With sun-bleached hair, in those days wore shorts. Shorts that were so short, today's ladies of leisure in Edinburgh would blush. And just to make sure he got the girls' attention, he wore a bright orange jacket with hiking boots or sandals. And just to clarify, I did not dress like this. Back to the story. He was organising a hike in a mountain range in South Africa called the Drakensberg. An 8-day hike with a teacher from school. They wanted another person on the hike, and because of my best man features, they wanted me to come along. This was the start of a friendship that would go on like no other. Brenna, Peter, as you know, is an awesome guy. And thank God the fashions have changed. As you know, a friendship with Peter is a blessing. Now, as I know you guys, you have hearts that are kind and loving, and hearts that tend to bless those around you, even those that don't know you. This reminds me of a very appropriate quote, and I would like to read it out. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Is this not a picture of Peter and Brenna? I'm so glad you can bless others together in your unity. Now, back in 1997, I asked Peter to be my best man in South Africa. Peter was unable to make it to the wedding. As I recall, he had overstayed his welcome in Ireland, and he was afraid that if he came back, they would not let him back in. But this didn't worry me, as I knew we had a deep friendship and bond for climbing together. And so even though he wasn't there, I knew things about him that no one else did. Like the fact that he wore purple spandex trousers, no shirt, and a purple bandana when we climbed together back then. But seriously, Peter was a guy to have hold of the rope. If I was going to take a fall, he knew when to pull it tight or let out a little slack. Peter, I'm sure you will make an awesome husband for Brenna and give her some slack when it's needed and take in when things are tough. Some people here might be thinking, how did these two fine specimens find each other? It was me, the best man. At this point, I want to take all the glory for them finding each other. Remember, Peter didn't make it to South Africa for my wedding. And if he had come to South Africa, he probably wouldn't have been able to meet Brenna. Earlier on in my speech, I said that friendship is about consistency. Well, I'm really sorry I had to be so consistent in our friendship and not be able to attend your wedding. Brenna, as you know, Peter is an amazing person, someone I respect and love like a brother. You deserve the best in a man, and I believe you have found one of a kind. May God bless your marriage, your home, and all the people whose lives you touch. Have a great time up there and enjoy the company of all your guests. Speak soon, guys. Let's toast to an awesome couple and awesome friends. 3 cheers for the lovely couple. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray!